Hello everyone, welcome to another edition of Otaku Talk. This was supposed to be the week for Death Battle Season 8 Brutal to Most Brutal Deaths, but I'm still working on that video. Since this was a video I originally planned for the next Otaku Talk, we'll go ahead and get into talking about Kaguya. Now this was a character that had fans with mixed feelings about her, mainly because of her coming out of left field during the war arc. But I had questioned whether or not she really was a bad character, or if, like Sakura, she was a victim of poorly handled writing choices. Early on, there were a couple of mentions of the mother of Shinobi, but unlike Madara, she wasn't really set up to be the final big bad, especially when considering his presence and his arrival against the Shinobi forces. Then there's the battle with the 5 Kage, where he really starts to showcase a lot of what he can do. And then, to make him even more of an imposing threat, he actually succeeded in his plans. All of this, and then we get Kaguya with no real setup for her arrival. To make matters worse, we also have to deal with the puppeteer behind the puppeteer trope with Black Zetsu. So where does this leave Kaguya? Well, honestly, I do feel she has a very compelling backstory, especially for a character who wasn't showcased quite as much as the others. I appreciate getting to see the origin of chakra before ninja lands were established, as well as Kaguya's children and the Sage of Six Paths. However, it's the timing of her arrival that really leaves a bad impression on a lot of people, as well as taking away from both the war and Madara, almost leaving them unnecessary. Honestly, if they had just given her her own arc, or used her in Boruto, where we could have had more time to get to know her as a character, it probably would have worked out more. So once again, I feel she's a victim of poorly handled storytelling. But what do you think? Do you believe that her story could have been handled a little bit better to make her a much more interesting character, or do you still just not like her? Let me know in the comments, and as always, be sure to like and subscribe, and until next time, keep gaming.